Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time is it you watch the video. In this recording, I know that I have a 6 week long, 6 hour of worth of agent attraction training, but I realized that not everybody is going to watch like a six hour video. This video, it doesn't mean to replace it. If you are serious about agent attraction, go watch my 6 week series. But this is more like a crash course for the people, who's interested in agent attraction, want to attract some agent, want to grow their group, and just want to see what is it like to do it. Less than an hour, I'm just gonna break to everything about agent attraction. So that way, if you're interested, you can dive into it. If not, no worry, go sell some houses, make some money. That's 101 way you can make money in real estate. So agent attraction is just one piece of the equation, but it's a big one, trust me. So first of all, why are you doing agent attraction, right? And to answer that question, I ask another question. How much money does it take to generate $90,000 a year in passive income at 8% return, right? So you have to invest. If you do the math, you have to invest $1,125,000 at 8% to earn a $90,000 a year, right? So this $1 million. I know a lot of you watch the video, you have that money, but a lot of us, we don't. It's going to be very hard for us to generate this kind of money and doing nothing, right? I'm talking about passive residual income. So the purpose of this video is to show you another way to earn $90,000 without having this $1 million in the bank. And this is revenue share, right? You have to have some basic of revenue share to understand, but basically in eXp, if you are not with eXp Realty and you're watching this video, stop the video, go back and watch another presentation about eXp Realty, right? But if you already watch, understand, have understanding of eXp Realty, so this is the piece that we are talking about, the revenue share. So let's say on top of buying and selling houses, in 5 years, you make it a goal to attract 27 agents. Let's say these 27 agents, they only have cap, they sell 6 homes a year, and the average price is $200,000, right? And you don't even get paid the full 3% commission. You get paid like 2.5, right? If you can somehow make it a 5 years goal, do buy and sell real estate, attract 27 agents, help those 27 agents do the same thing that you are. Each of them attract just one more agent. So you're going to have 27 on your first level, 42 people on your second level. And let's say just to sheer luck, you get another 20 people on your third level and another 2 people on your fourth level, right? And that is a total of 91 people in your group. With that, if you plug it into the eXp revenue share equation, you still make a whooping $90,000 a year, right? When it comes to passive income, zero income, just to show you the power of compounding. When this thing is very slow at first, but if you work at it, if you let it compound, if you have leadership in your group, my God, it's going to turn into something that you can never ever imagine. So anyway, so that's just a 5 year plan that I have for my group. If you're interested in the 5 year plan and would like me to do a business planning with you, download the worksheet. I have the link here. You can download the spreadsheet and then you can contact me. I can give out my information later after the video. You can contact me and then we can come up with a 5 year plan for you on top of buying and selling houses. Maybe keep your job, don't quit your job, do whatever you want, right? Just make it a 5 year plan to attract some agent. It's going to be very slow at first. It's going to be like $1,000 here, $2,000 here, but you're going to see if the thing is going to compound, just like compound interest. The most powerful force of the universe is compound interest. If you let it compound, if you let the human factor compound, if you let the leadership factor compound, you're going to see you're going to make some serious money in year 2 and year 3, right? So I'm not saying this is easy. If it's easy, everybody would do it. But I'm showing you there's another way to go about real estate without buying and selling houses. Nobody wants to buy and sell houses until they're dead. I don't want to go do open houses until I'm 65 years old, right? I need to have an exit strategy. So on top of the stock, on top of the commission, this is another plan for you to do it. So anyway, so this is a breakdown of eXp revenue share program. So we have 7 tier total. The agent that you attract, that you personally attract, is going to be on your first tier. It's going to be on your tier 1. And then if that agent attract another agent, it's going to be on your tier 2 and fast forward, right? So I only talk about tier 1 and 3 right now. You can go ahead and figure tier 4 to 7. But let's say I attract, if you're watching this video right here, If I attract you to the company, you make a sale in a company, and to round the number up, your commission is $10,000. You're gonna keep 80%. The other 20% you send into the company. We have an 80-20 split. Out of that 20%, the company will pay me 3.5%, which is $350, right? Because I spend the time, I make the video, I attract you to the company, I do everything I humanly could to help you become successful in the company, become productive in the company. I get paid a very little portion, $350, right? And then let's say I help you attract another person, and that person close another deal, let's say $10,000. The same thing happened, right? You will get paid $350, but me, because I'm his second level, right? So the person you attract is going to be on your second tier. So I will get paid 3.8%, which is $380, which is even a little more than what you get when you get paid. So all of a sudden, it's incentivized to help the person that you attract to the company even more than me want to help you. Because if I do that, if I can help that person, ultimately, I will automatically help you and I will get paid eventually. So that is the power, that is the magic of eXp revenue share. And if you notice, if you compare this plan to any other plan on the planet, this is the best plan that you can get, right? I'm telling you, the age of rental is gone. Don't let people fool you about collecting living off money from your rental property. It's not going to happen after you pay the property tax. This is the best way, if not the only way, for you to have a passive residual income when it comes to real estate, right? So just keep this in mind. Don't let people keep telling you lie about rental property. I own a lot of rental property. I know what it feels like, right? You cannot be rely on your cash flow when the AC break and when stuff fall apart. But go back to revenue share. In order for you to qualify, in order for me to qualify for my second tier, I need to personally attract 5 people on my first level, right? So I cannot just line everybody up all the way to the 7th level and get the 4.5%. In order for me to get paid on the second tier, the company forced me to personally attract at least 5 people, right? Because if I don't do that, I don't get paid on the second tier. So it forced me to always do this thing with you, right? So I'm not gonna stand on the top of the mountain and point finger and show you what to do, right? In order for me to get paid, in order for any leader in eXp to get paid, I have to do this with you, right? So if I have to open up my tier 3, I need to personally attract 10 people, right? If I want to open up my tier 4, I need to personally attract 15 productive people, productive agent, right? And by productive agent, I mean that agent, they need to close at least 2 transactions for a minimum gross commission of $5,000 every 6 months in order for them to count as an FLQA, right? If not, you can just recruit your grandma or your mom into the company. They don't do anything, and that doesn't gonna do any good either, right? They will not become your FLQA, and since they're not gonna have any sale, it doesn't help me, it doesn't help you. So you know the dynamic already, right? Don't just bring anybody in. We only want good agent, right? People that can close deal, right? Don't sign up like somebody and then they do nothing, and then it wastes your time, it wastes my time, it wastes everybody's time, and nobody get paid, right? So pay attention to the people you want to attract to your group, right? We don't want anybody. We don't want all the agent. We only want a good one, right? The one that want to build and leave a legacy. So anyway, no, I'm not supposed to share this, but why not, right? Like me, I need to see the real number. So this is actually a screenshot from an agent. So this particular agent, as you can see, he personally attract 23 people, and then out of this 23 people, 15 people is the frontline qualifying agent, which means that those 15, out of the 23 agent, the 15 agent, they sold at least 2 houses every 6 months, and they qualify to become an FLQA. So on this particular screenshot, the agent that is sharing the screen with you, they get qualified to pay on their 4th level, right? So if you look at their level 1, level 2, level 3, that level 4, they get paid all the way down to the 4th level because they have 15 people. So let me go back a little bit. Tier 4, they get paid 15, right? You need to have 15 FLQA, right? So in this particular example, they get paid on level 4, level 5, 6, and 7. Yes, you do get paid, but it's like peanut, right? It's 0.2. Let me go back over here. It's 0.1, 0.5, 0.5. I don't even mention it. This is gonna piss you off when you see the number. Like $1, $2 kind of remind you, like, hey, go ahead and unlock your level. So anyway, even if you cannot unlock your 5, 6, and 7, and you only get paid on level 1 to level 4, you can see with an average size, group size of 232 agents. And again, everybody average is different. You know, this particular example, this agent is the average might be different. Maybe they have a lot of top producer on their group, or maybe in another group, everybody spread out. I don't know, right? But the average, I would say the average in the company, don't quote me on this, is about $800 to $1,000 per agent. So the maximum that you can earn, I can share it in another screen, but the maximum you can earn on your first level is 2,800. And the second level, the maximum you can earn before the agent cap is 3,200. But average, not everybody is going to be a capper, and not everybody you recruit is going to sell a house. It averaged out to be like $800 to $1,000 per agent. So in this particular example, this particular agent, they have 232 agents in their group. They unlock all the way to the 4th level, and their revenue share, it averaged about $10,000 to $12,000 a month, right? So this is per month, not per year. So as you can see, if on top of selling houses, if you can get $12,000 per month in cushion, just in case you don't make any sale in a month, I'm telling you, it's a very nice cushion to have. And again, you're not going to join the company day 1 and then day 2, you're going to have this kind of number. You have to work at it, right? This is a 1-year plan, 2-year plan, 5-year plan, you know, however long you want to do it. But I'd rather do it fast. I'd rather do it fast rather than do it slow and painful, like Rengo say. But anyway, I want to get this kind of number out the way, because I do really want to drive the point down to the slide, right? Why are you doing agent attraction, right? It takes so much work. The agent that you brought on, they're going to quit on you. You make too little money when they close a deal. Why doing agent attraction, right? This is why, right? It compounds so fast, faster than you can imagine. The moment you have your leader that can run with you, the thing is going to run. The thing just exploded, and the next thing you notice, you're going to figure out how to mitigate all the, or you know, when it comes to tax time, like me right here, you're going to figure out a way. You're not prepared for this kind of money yet. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to grow so fast. But anyway, you know why we are doing attraction, because the money is there, right? Otherwise, nobody would do it. So that's me. I quit 5 years ago. My sponsor, Jeff and Amanda, they showed me this revenue calculator thing. They showed me the revenue share, and I turned my 3-week notice in Schlumberger, and I never looked back. So this is why, that's why I'm here, and I'm just basically telling you the stuff that I learned for the past 5 years. So who am I? This is me. This is Jenny, my wife. This is our picture. We just have our Europe tour, and we stopped by Greece for the last 3 days before we come back to the United States. Absolutely a beautiful country. I absolutely gonna go back to Greece when I have a chance. But yeah, so that's me, that's my wife. My website, if you want to check it out, it's called the Cashflow Notepad. I just blog a lot about real estate. I just like writing. My Instagram is Cashflow Agent. If you want to follow me, I share a lot of real estate tips in there. I am a 4-time icon agent. Like I told you, in this company, you can attract agent, or you can just simply close deal, right? So I work my ass off. I close a lot of deal, and I'm the top 5% in the company when it comes to production. 2019, 20, 21, 23, I'm icon agent for 4 years. I'm a better influencer. I'm number 162 out of 87,000 agents now, right, in the entire enterprise. Other than that, I do, like I told y'all, I do long-term single-family rental. It hurt me so much when it comes. In Texas, you have to pay for property tax, and it's never fun. I invest some of the money that I make in draft share. We invest in apartment, and recently I jumped into the short-term rental wagon, and we have quite a few Airbnb rental. My niche is actually Jenny niche. My wife, she make a lot of beautiful tiny home, and yeah, so we have a couple of tiny home, a couple of Airbnb for lease around Texas. And especially flip, right? I'm not going to talk about flip today, but we do a lot of flip. That is another line of business. We've done about 50 flip and more for the past 2 years already. So that's me. And today I'm going to talk about agent attraction, right? About how to build your revenue share. It's going to be simple, trust me. But I guess that is a simple stuff that people, they don't get it first. If you don't get the mindset right, and then it doesn't matter how much I show you, you won't get it. So listen up. This is important, right? So you're here, a successful person find the right place for himself, which you saw this video, you're in a group, congratulations. Now I'm gonna challenge you to find the right place for other people. That's what leadership is all about. You have to find the right place for other people. I'm not a super, I'm not a superhuman. I'm just like you. 2020, I'm struggling. Yes, I make icon agent, but man, I have 23 people in my group. I suck. This thing is so hard. But then I keep trying, I keep working at it. I keep calling people, reaching out, go to networking, and eventually I land into a couple, I make some good connection, and my group exploded, right? I got some leadership in my group. I work hard at this, and I turned my group from 23 people to 92 people total, right? And that's just 1 year. So you can say I triple my group. It's too small. But from that, and then before you know it, like I told you, the group just blew up to 146 people total on the end of 2021. And as of today, is okay. Yeah, I guess I can say the date. Today is January 31st, 2023, and I am at 242 people in group total with 15 FLQA, right? So mark my word, next, this year is going to be our year, right? Group is going to grow so fast. So number one, right? The number one thing that you need to get your mind straight before you start doing attraction is conviction, right? And then this is hard. This is not easy. So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to give you a couple minutes to think about it, because you have to be authentically convicted at 200%. I'm going to change this to 200%, right? You have to be absolutely believe 1,000% that eXp is the best solution out there for all agents. Otherwise, you cannot do agent attraction, right? Just in your gut, just imagine you try to sell something to somebody and you don't even use it. Nobody's going to believe you. It doesn't matter how good of a script you have, how good you're looking. If you don't truly believe in what you're selling, if you don't truly believe you are the best real estate, nobody's going to buy and sell with you, right? Nobody's going to join eXp with you because you, in your gut, you think that eXp is still not the best. The moment you have that thought, it's going to be very hard for you to do agent attraction. This is the one thing that you need to work on, right? And it doesn't come naturally. You have to work on it. You have to work on your conviction. Like me originally, I don't even buy eXp stock, right? Because I don't 100% believe in the company. Hey, as you're going to try this out, maybe the stock is going to go down. I'm going to join, but I'm not going to pay for the 5% of program. See, that's why in the first year, I couldn't attract any agent because I don't even believe in my own company, right? How, if I cannot believe in my own company, how am I going to go about and tell to other people that, hey, we have a stock program, right? You should sign up, but I don't do that. We don't do that here. In order for you to attract agent, in order for you to be a good assembler of eXp, you have to 100% believe that eXp is going to be the best solution for you, right? Otherwise, nothing I'm going to say next is going to work, right? And how to stay convicted, right? Like I told you, you have to work on it. And one of the things to stay convicted is go to event. By going to event, we have Cabo coming up, we have the Build Conference coming up, we have the shareholder coming up, we have the eXp Con coming up. If you don't go to an event, eXp is a product, right? And then the best way to interact with the product is by event. If you don't go to event, if you don't interact with other eXp agents, you're gonna have no idea how good we are, right? You're gonna go and have no idea how good I am, how good your senior business partner is, and then therefore you cannot sell it. So the best way to stay convicted is to collect success story. And the best way to collect success story is go to an event, right? I mentioned that. Yeah. So collect a lot of success story. There is thousands and thousands of success story within eXp. I can just tell you within my group, there's May. She's a part-time icon agent. She was born and raised in eXp. She did not go to any other brokers. There's Kai, my good friend. He has been icon for consistently more than 2 years now. There's so many good story in the group, in my group, and then in eXp. And your job is you need to go to the event, my event, other people, other eXp event. You need to collect success story, and you need to, number one, it's going to increase your belief. And number two, you can share them. And like I say, hang out with the right people, right? And just like in any company, there's going to be, I guess there's going to be like a bottom of the barrel, if you will. They always complain about stuff. They stay, when you go to event, they always stay at the back of the conference and they complain how expensive the tickets are. If you hang out with those people, no wonder why you cannot do agent attraction, right? So you have to hang out with the right people, right? The icon agent, they always go to the top attractor in the company. They always go to event. They always go to Zoom. Just reach up, go to my.exprealty.com. just reach up in your line until you find a leader, and then you just hang out with the right people. That's how you stay convicted into the company. Buy something with your stock. The reason I bought my Tesla with EXPI stock, because I want to show people that, hey, EXPI stock is the real thing. Look, I cash it out into my bank account, and then I go buy $100,000 car with my stock. So buy something with your stock. Buy the Hermes purse, buy the watch that you have been dreaming for using the stock, right? Our stock has been down, but then it's going up lately. So maybe, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you have a lot of it doesn't hurt to cash something out and buy something with it, right? So buy something with your stock. It's going to increase your belief. Attending lunch and learn is kind of same thing with event. So if you have lunch and learn in your local area event, go there, meet as much as successful EXP agent as you can. And in fact, you watching this very meeting is increase your conviction. Oh, this is an important one, right? We have so many tools. We have so many lead generation program now. We have EXP Revenue. We have KV Core, we have Skylope, we have a ton of things to help you and your business. If you don't use it, guess what? You cannot tell other people that you use it and it's helped you. Hey, come to eXp. We have the amazing KV Core lead generation program. I never use it, but you should. Nobody's gonna believe you, dude. So that's the point. You have to use the eXp tool. You have to use eXp Marketing Center. Just use a lot of the product that eXp, give you. Number one, you pay for it already. Might as well use it. And number two, the more you use it, the more you're gonna love the company, and the more you're gonna be authentically share to other people, right? Somebody hit you up with KV Core, you can immediately tell them success story about KV Core, about how KV Core helped you in your business. Don't have to make shit up. Yep, this is a big one. We have so many support group now, I would say, under the one eXp umbrella. So I'm leading an eXp Asian network. There's a Black network, Latino network, LGBT network, senior, young professional, power girl, military. Plug yourself in, right? Contribute in the community, and you're gonna love the company more. And all this is gonna tie to conviction, right? So I try to increase your conviction of the company, right? You have to be 100% commit that eXp is the best solution for you and your family. And the best way to do it is to plug into this group. So just a couple of weeks ago, right? There's a Lunar New Year. And me and a whole bunch of Asian people together, we make a nice video about the Lunar New Year, the year of the rabbit, the year of the cat. And then we send it to eXp, and eXp just post it on their website, right? So it's bond people together, and it's actually increased my conviction in the company, right? I need to do this person. Like I told you, this is something that you need to work on. Hey, eXp actually say what they're gonna do. They back up the Asian network. They actually pay for my video. They back up the Black network. They throw money into the Latino group. They support the LGBT, stuff like that, right? You hear about it, you see it, but it's best for you to participate, right? That's how you stay convicted in the company. And the easy one is become a capper, right? Become a capper, become an icon agent. You get your stock back. Your conviction in the company automatically increase. Yeah, become a shareholder. Like I say, just buy some stock. Yep. Let's see what else. Yeah. So so if you absolutely believe that eXp is the best company on earth, 90% of the Asian on earth is going to join eXp in the next 5 years, right? So the only question is, are you going to be the sponsor? Because if you don't, the else will sponsor you. We will sponsor that agent. So really, question right now, because our company is getting so big, is, hey, who they're not going to ask about who is eXp anymore, or what is eXp. The question that all the other agents they're going to ask is, who is going to be my sponsor when I move to eXp? So if you're going to believe that, stick that into your head, and then your next 5 years is going to be amazing, right? The person who watched the video, is going to be their sponsor. Yep. Yeah. And I guess the moral of the story is, if anybody go out and sell eXp, it looks the same. Me selling eXp is no different than you selling eXp. So if you are going to be some other people's sponsor, how are you going to add value to other people's business, right? What is your unique value proposition, right? What is so special about you that you're going to help that person success in their business other than me or somebody else, right? So you have to figure that out. So that's your unique value proposition, and that is going to make you different versus any other eXp agent that's trying to do the same thing, and they're not being very successful at it because they don't have their unique value proposition. Yeah. So really, man, I think I talked for a little longer than I think. But yeah, how can you add value to other people's business? And are you willing to lead other people? Like I told you, you found a place for yourself already. Are you willing to spend your time, maybe cut up some of your production time to lead other people, right? So So leading with value, I guess just some pointer here. Forget about a number. I know we talk about a number, but when you attract people, you need to forget about a number, right? Just like when you list a house, just like when you sell a house, if you keep thinking about a number, you're gonna have your commission bread. And the moment you have your commission bread, the other people know right to your nose, right? Number one, don't think about a number. You understand a number, but you don't lead with number. You lead with value, right? Ask the right question, right? Don't tell people like, hey, come to eXp, right? We call that EXPing on people, right? So stop EXPing on people. Start to really understand about their business and ask the right question, right? Every agent, they have something that they want to achieve. They have the rock in their shoe. Either they need time, they need money, they need the tool, they need support. The sunset agent, they need the exit strategy, or maybe they need a belonging, right? They feel very lonely in their brokerage, right? So ask the right question and figure out what they understand more about other people's business. It's got nothing to do with you, but it has everything to do with the other agent, right? And then once you understand the problem, and then you're going to solve the problem using an eXp solution, right? Like I told you, back to the point, you have to get to use the product that eXp offer you, so that way you know what we offer, and then you can solve people problem using the eXp solution, or not, just help them. Hello, 1 2 3 testing. Okay, we still work. Okay, yeah, mentorship is really important. Whatever I know, you have to figure out a way to teach other people how to do the same thing you did, right? Because if you cannot translate what you do, I cannot translate what I do to other people, and then it's just gonna me doing everything, right? And it's no different from having a job. So work on your leadership, work on your mentorship. It's duplicating what you know to your group. It's just so important. If you do that, that is the only way that you're gonna have duplication in your group. If you have no duplication in your group, revenue share is not gonna work for you. If you are the one who do everything and anything, it's not gonna work. Go back to your job. Yeah. So that's what I mean, right? Help people build their business, right? Don't give them a fish. Teach them how to fish. Help other people build their business. And lead by example, right? Like I told you, the company comp plan, they force you to lead by example. So I'm not here to tell you what to do. Yes, I'm here to tell you what to do, and then I do that with you. I have to keep my front line open. Yes, if I don't do that, I don't get paid. So one of the big thing about eXp, and especially my group, everybody, we lead by example. So you're gonna have, you're not gonna find a lot of like bitching people, or like people with stuck up nose in my group. Everybody here is very humble. We show you how to do it, and when we do it with you, we lead by example. Very important. And then take ownership of the relationship, right? I guess one of the good book here is called Extreme Ownership. You can look it up on Amazon. Long story short, you have to take ownership of everything in your life, right? Not just eXp. Take ownership of every single freaking thing that happened in your life, right? And then generally care about other people business, right? I know some Asian, they help the Asian until they cap, and then after they cap, they, oh, I'm done with you, right? I'm not gonna make any more money from you. So I don't see you until you reset your cap. Bullshit. So genuinely care about the people, right? Help them beyond after they cap, beyond after the icon, right? Anything that need help. Like I told you, no commission, Brad. If you're in my group, and then we have a commitment from all the leader to support you regardless of your level. And some of the Asian, to be honest, way past my level, you're gonna be happy for them, right? Because for them, for some reason, when I mentor people, they tend to pass me faster. So when people pass you, hey, don't get jealous, right? Continue to cheer for them, continue to support them, and then continue to lead them, right? And then continue to work with them. So it's actually a good thing when the people you mentor bypass you. So anyway, help people be beyond after they cap, after the icon. Yeah, I think this is the last part of the presentation. Asian attraction. It's called AA. It's funny. So Asian attraction, right? AA. Asian attraction is the team sport, right? We just have a World Cup here. So think of it. You have the midfield and we have the attacker, right? In order for your senior business partner to score the goal, the person who watched the video, you are more than likely playing the midfield level. You have to figure out a way to pass the ball to the attacker. You have to figure out a way to pass the ball to me, to May, to Thao, to Kai, to Brenda, to Cindy, to your senior business leader, right? If you figure out how to pass the ball to us, allow me to score the goal for you, right? It's a team sport. So don't try to score the goal for you when you're too far away from the goal, right? It's not going to work. Yeah. So leverage your leader. We have so many amazing closer in the group. You have no idea how lucky you are to be in this group. Until you become one, until you become a closer for your group, you leverage it out, right? Hey, I got this agent. I think she gonna best fit with X, Y, and Z. Go ahead and give X, Y, and Z a call, right? Bob is gonna connect really well with May. Hey, let's connect May and Bob together. Like I told you, you play the midfield, you have the ball, pass the ball to the attacker, to the closer, to the leader. Allow us to score the goal for the team. That's how it works. So leverage out, and if you know how to close people, become a lever, become a closer for the group, and then there's a lot of and then the company as a whole, I think I need to update this as all, but there's so many workplace now that talk about agent attraction. I think this is still a man side when it comes to agent attraction. So plug into workplace. The thing about workplace, like Brand told us, think of it like a very good speaker, right? You have a really good speaker. eXp is a really good speaker, but if you don't plug in, if nobody plug in, and then nobody's gonna play the speaker, and it's not gonna work. By all means, plug into your Facebook group, the one that you have in your group. Plug into workplace, and then that's where you get most of the daily or weekly training for agent traction, right? Ooh, this is important. This is a good one. You have to raise your hand, and you have to let me know. You have to let the leader in your group know that you are serious about agent attraction, right? If you raise your hand, if I see your hand, I will help you. If you don't raise your hand, if you play the submarine role, if you become a ghost, dude, I'm not gonna see, right? I have close to 300 people now. I can only help the people that raise their hand. If you don't raise your hand and you keep going submarine, and of course you're gonna see me reaching out, but hey, if I miss you, right? You need to raise your hand and you have to let me know that you are working hard. So that way we'll notice you. I notice you. Your leader notice you. And then we're gonna help you. And then if you're gonna be so lucky in our group, like we have really good, strong leadership. But if you happen to be in a group, and trust me, this is just the nature of the business. It happened. If you're in a group and your sponsor is not very active in agent attraction, go to my.exprealty.com, look at your family tree, and then just reach up in your line, right? There's a number that they list my phone number and Jeff phone number and Amanda phone number in your family tree is for you to reach out to us, right? So go to my.exprealty.com, find out who's in your senior business ladder, and then you're gonna reach up in your line until you find a leader in that organization and plug into the system. It's just all about going up in your line like a tracing. You just trace your line up until you find a person that is doing agent attraction. Because trust me, without a person, you will not be here and watching the video. So in your line, there will be at least 2, 3, 4, I would say at least 1 or 2 leader that you can plug into, and then be coachable, right? This is, I guess, it's true for everything. The teacher show up when the student is ready. A lot of the agent, they call me, it's like, hey, can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? I don't know anything about you. You don't ask the right question. So anyway, point or more of the story is you have to ask the right question and you have to be coachable, right? I can only teach people when they are ready. If you're not ready, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing your senior business leader can do to teach you. So be coachable. The teacher show up when the student is ready. We need to know that you are ready and you willing to do what it's going to take. Hey, what is the script? I guess we go to the bonus right now. If you want to close this video down, I think that is as much I want to say when it comes to agent attraction. People, they ask me the best script for agent attraction. Hey, what is the best script? What should I say? Dude, let me tell you, the best script is hello. That's it. Hey, this is Hui. How's business? Just a genuine, my point is that it's a very genuine business conversation, or from a friend to a friend, from a peer to a peer, right? You're not trying to attract them to eXp or anything. The intention is to attract them, but yeah, but you're gonna lead. Remember, you lead with value, right? You ask a lot of questions and figure out what they need, right? And then if we have an event that fit their need, we have a lead generation event, we have an event that talk about tiny house, we have an event that talk about flip. Depend on, we have a training about KV core, we have a Zoom about a million things you can think of, right? If you plug in. So if you know their need and you know that we have a solution for it, hey, you plug them in and then you let the system do the magic, right? So what did I put in here? Share some of the goal and the agent in and outside your group. I'm not sure why I put that in there. I don't even remember. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess there's a book. It's called Exactly What to Say. If you're really a script person, you can buy that book. It's called Exactly What to Say. And then what excited about you? This is just some of the stuff that I usually say. I talk with an agent. Hey, what excited you about the training? What excited you about the panel? What excited you about eXp? What excited you about Jeff and Amanda? So if someone explained to you about the icon program, has someone explained to you about the icon program in detail? Yes or no? Some people, they know about the icon, but they don't really understand. Hey, did someone explain to you about the detail about the icon program yet? Hey, if I can show you how to save money on healthcare, so that you can focus on your business. Would you be interested? And you can replace healthcare with anything. Hey, if I can show you how to save money on lead generation, so you can focus on your business. If I can show you how to save your money on God know who, right? House hacking, what, just replace that word healthcare with something. This is a really good script. Yeah, keep your goal with you, especially the person that you want to attract. Like I told you, you don't want to attract anybody in the group. You only attract the person that you know is going to work good with you and the person that you want to recruit. So I have my top 25 right here, like the person that I want to recruit. I always keep it with me. I make it into my goal. I can go to the whole goal setting thing, but that's something that I keep with me very close. And sometimes when I have time, I just flip to my 3x5 and then keep an eye on the agent that I want to attract to the company, right? But yeah, do that, and then the universe is gonna help you. I guess this is more for the leader. I guess it's for you as well. But I usually ask them when we have a leadership call. I ask them like, hey, what is the one thing that I currently do that you'd like me to continue to do? What is the one thing that I currently don't do frequently enough that you think I should do more often? And what can I do to make you more effective? So leader, if you're watching this video, please send me your answer. Or if you're leading your group already, please ask your group this question. Or if you just have your buyer and seller, go ask your buyer and seller this question. This is a really good 3 question that you can ask. I would say on a quality basis. So every 3 months, ask the same question. And that's it. Dive into the 6-week training, plug into eXp, plug into Team Legacy, plug into whoever group that you're in, plug into your senior business leader, and together we're here to support and grow your business. Guys, thank you for watching the recording, and let's grow and let's build a business together.